Do you like the blanket? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spare. Mmm, so tasty. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, did you spit it out on my dress?